Hi everybody, how are you doing? I am just out here walking the dogs, and this is just another video about how life is going for us. And yes, I said dogs. This here, shush cake, cakeys. This is the pup I told you about that we got from the German people, and she really just wants to go home. But we have a I need to keep the camera away from my face. We have another dog here. Oh, wait a second. She's leaving. Now, you may be wondering, another dog, where did she come from? Well, my mom and my little sister went on a walk a while ago and she saw this adorable, look at her. Oh, she's so cute. And they saw her and she was really sick. She had worms, she had infections. She literally smelled of bacteria and infections. It was gross. And she just had lots of sick stuff. She was a mess. She was about to die. And the owner wasn't really taking good care of her. So my mom and my little sister took her home and they told the owner, well, if you want her back, come and get her in 3 weeks. And the time is nearly up, so maybe I'll come and get her. And if they don't, we're going to give her away. Because we now have 4 animals in the house, 2 cats and 2 dogs. And the competition is getting, it's all very busy and they all want to be the boss and dominant and everything. And it's very, very busy. That's news. You might have already seen that my thumb is bandaged up. That is because I was cleaning a knife and I don't know exactly what I did, but I cut myself. So, yeah, it's not really bad or anything. It's already nearly healing, but that's why I've got this. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Another thing that happened recently, because this is just basically a newsreel at this point. A man we know who works for MAF, Mission Aviation Fellowship, I think, he decided to come and fly over our village with his plane. And he made some really nice photos, some very good quality photos. So I thought it would be more fun than to show you those photos and some photos from the ground that I took, so you can see more of what the area looks like. I'm not going to do that in this video because it doesn't really work that well with video, because you can't really pause to look at the photos very well. So I'm going to do it just in like an article form, and I'll link that under the video. I'll figure out how to do that. So that's really cool. And at first people were like, oh, isn't he a bad man? But other people were like, no, he's just friends with, you know, the missionary family. So they basically know that by now, that when something like that happens, it's because of us. So that's news. Other news, we have started a new school year. And that's really cool. Now I'm learning chemistry and biology and physics. Doing new books for those. And that's really fun. It is challenging, physics mostly. But, you know, I can get my head around it. So that's really fun. It's nearly my brother's birthday and I don't have a gift for him yet. So, I don't know. I might go with candy again, but that would be the 3rd year in a row. But at the same time, what can I do? Like, I could draw him something. I like drawing quotes. But the most interesting quote he's come up with to draw would be, if it bleeds, we can kill it. And I'm not going to draw that. So, yeah, I'll probably just get him candy, but like make it beautiful by arranging it or something. It's kind of not great, but yeah. In other news, there has actually been some pretty disturbing stuff too. When we just came back here, we heard of a man, and he was drunk in the village, and he decided to go and bother a large group of men who were sober. And he was so annoying that a few of those men decided to stab him. And then he was murdered, and then those men left, but the police know where they are. So that's one murder. Then a few weeks later, 2 men got into a fight about a girl, because they both wanted to marry her, and one guy stabbed the other, murder number 2, and the guy who got killed was the teacher and shopkeeper in that village, so that was kind of sad. Then murder number 3 in a village close by us, actually, a man killed his wife and then hanged himself. So, you know, you might think, whoa, wait, that is a lot of violence in like 2 months. Stop it. The dogs are fighting. See what I mean about competition? But the thing is, first, why are we not worried? Well, first of all, we think this might have been happening all along, but we never heard about it. Because I remember hearing stuff like this earlier, but then just thinking, oh, I just probably don't know the language that well, so, you know, it's probably not real. And now we know the language well enough to be like, that does sound like something that is happening. And if it's been happening all this time and we haven't been killed yet, you know, that's a good sign. But also, we're kind of like on a different, I'm not going to say different level because that sounds like I feel like I'm better, which I don't. But we are kind of different from the people in the village because they know we can get the police. They know we have influence, all that kind of stuff. So, sorry, the dogs are pulling. So the people here know that they can't really try anything with us without getting very big consequences. Thirdly, we're not really in the habit of getting into fights with people and getting drunk and being annoying. And fourthly, of course, we're here under God's protection, so... yeah. So don't worry about it all too much, you guys. It's nothing that's happened in our village, nothing that's happened in a place where we would go, So, yeah, that's kind of the news over here. Another piece of news is it's October now, the first few weeks of October. And what they do then is the Razana, those are the ancestors, tell the people to go and burn random pieces of forest. So now, pretty much every night you see like these big fires burning on hills because they're just burning pieces of nature because the ancestors told them to. So that's really sad. But anyway, that's a lot of nasty news. But like I said, we also have good news. You know, we have a puppy, we have a new school. I've been reading a lot of books lately and really enjoying it. You know, everything's pretty chill right now for us personally. So don't think like this didn't all happen within 1 week, okay? It was like 3 months. So yeah, and of course there's stress. You know, every now and then you hear something that's, you know, somebody died, somebody killed another person. Yeah, okay. It happens a lot over here. So, yeah, we're still giving out milk to mothers, we're still giving out malaria tests. Thankfully there's a lot less nowadays, although some days it's still quite a lot. My dad's still doing translations, we're doing school. Hey! Ah! So, everything's pretty good. Miles away, very far away, kilometers away I should say, to just meet with these witch doctors, and we're like in the middle of that. So there's like this real darkness that's just over this entire area, and I do believe that it's not in our house. We pray for the spirit also to come around and in our house every day. Hey! Hey! So yeah, we're not really afraid of any power over our house because we know we've got the greatest power on our side, but it's really sad for the people who live here and who are trying to help, so we'd like, yeah, so that's something we do need prayer for, but in general, us personally, we're doing well. That was that. I need to get home because the dogs are really getting restless and they're fighting amongst each other, so, because, like I said, they both want to be dominant and they have no chill. So, yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Hey everybody, this is the same place, but I'm just adding a bit of an epilogue to that last video. Look at her, look at her. Actually, oh, that's my little brother. Remember, well, you probably remember because you just watched the video, but I said the dog was a little, I didn't say the dog was a little sick. Well, she was sick. So we had 2 dogs, remember the cute one that we kind of rescued, and the also cute one we got from people in Tana. Well, the cute one we rescued, she had a sickness and she healed. But then the one we got from people in Tana, on Thursday my mom said, well, she's sick. Maybe you should not, if you're going to take her on a walk, you got to carry her. And then we went on a walk and she was shivering and she couldn't really walk. And on Sunday she died, yesterday. So, today is the 1st of November, people are now taking care of the burial house because that's tradition, and our dog died. So that's what's going on here. And it's kind of sad because, you know, I was kind of getting used to that we were going to give away this one, so I wasn't really bonding with her as much. We're not going to give her away now, she's staying. But I wasn't bonding with her as much. It was really the other one that was kind of, you know, my dog. It wasn't really my dog, but I was the one who told convinced my parents to keep her. And, you know, so it's just sad. I'm mostly really grumpy about it, honestly. Just angry, not at anybody personally. I know, yeah, it's just at the situation. So yeah, it's sad, but things are still going well with us in other aspects, so But I just wanted to come in and say that. Yeah, I sorted already out the photos I need for that thing with the pictures from the air. We're nearly going to the capital when I can upload my videos, so then I'll upload this first thing. Yeah, so those were the two things that are going on right now. It's November, 1st of November, so people are cleaning up the burial house. And yesterday our dog died. Yeah. So, anyway, that was it. I don't really know how to end this because I'm not really feeling all too... yeah. So that was it, and hopefully next time we'll have some better news.